with.
Get my stopwatch, just for my own reference. I was looked on here to see if anyone streams this game, and earlier today, like at least during the day, there was only 2 people streaming it, and it was like people that had like, you know, not that many followers, kind of like us here.
I mean, I'm really interested to see, you know, like once our times get approved, maybe we can, you know, just
maybe we can
talk to like Mac or Tropes or somebody and just be like, has anyone...
so the thing is, if we like talk to them, they're gonna like come on there and post their like, you know, sub 70 minutes in like the next day.
That's fine. That's fine. Like a little healthy competition, you know?
Yeah.
Well, maybe someone will, you know, find a glitch.
Alright, Alexa, turn off the kitchen. Alright, we're doing this speed run.
And we're off.
And we are off. Yeah, so you've got 17.5 seconds of loading included in the run. That's why some guy, like the other guy's run, got docked for starting his timer late, I guess.
Yeah, I think I initially was going to submit mine based on the, you know, more or less based on the in-game time, which I think is when you gain character control after that first loading screen. But, you know, currently the rules are when you select the difficulty.
Right.
Which does seem like it might be, you know, maybe in the future, you know, PC versus PS5, like loading times. The PS5 loading times are pretty slick.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's an interesting, like, choice to put it on the, like, selecting the difficulty, because it does, you know, automatically adds in that loading time, which puts the PC folks at a, like, either an advantage or a disadvantage, or who knows, like, you know. But yeah, learning that I could start the skip, like, during the loading, you know, it looks like...
You can actually just hold X here through all 4 cinematics and without letting it go, and it will auto-start skipping as soon as it can.
That's good to know.
I thought this was
there's 4 separate cinematics there that you have to skip through.
So,
yeah.
I guess I know why you invited me.
I appreciate you coming.
Interestingly, you know, as far as I'm aware, there's only one other loading screen in the entire game, aside from the one at the start.
Yeah, no, this game's very good about, like...
It's actually a little jarring that there's a loading screen in one other section, and then nowhere else, and it's at the end of Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Right before the boss fight, you go into the...
And you go into the, like, when you're fighting her.
Yeah, you go into the hallway, and like as soon as you open the door, you get a loading screen that like describes the purification ritual. But it's the only boss that has that.
It was almost like they originally were gonna have loading screens before like bosses, and just to, you know, with those little cards that say some information about what's going on in the game, like, you know, you would see in like Resident Evil 2 or whatever. And it's just like they forgot to take that one out when they just you know, optimized and realized they didn't even need loading screens for most of the game. Because like when you go down into the, it's crazy. Like even when you go down into like the warp, like the underground gloom warp or whatever, it like it doesn't load at all to get down there or to get back out of it.
So my first run earlier,
spiritual pursuits.
I like forgot that you had to have this conversation.
There's no rush.
Yeah, I've done that.
Tried to walk past over to the mailbox, and it keeps you walking, and I realized I made a mistake, so I was like, nah, I'm just gonna restart.
Yeah,
Must be
because
it.
I mean,
I guess
you know,
I
this
can
is the
just
kind of
place it
intro
inside.
that it's not like a grind like the Silent Hill 3, like closer grind or something, where like you literally have
No,
to get it
no,
down to that
Cam!
25 point whatever seconds, or whereas this, like, you pretty much could get it down to like a time that you keep
What's wrong?
getting each time,
There
because
are
I mean,
flies
there's only so
everywhere.
many optimizations you can
Let
do
me
for
show
this
you how to
first,
calm your
like,
mind.
you
This
know,
is the
10
trick Tyler
minutes.
taught me. Position your body like this. Now, breathe in.
So I mean, yeah, I guess I can like do this over here, but ultimately you have to wait for her
I do
anyway
feel
to open
better.
up like some of these doors.
Maybe this wasn't such a silly idea.
We better get back to the retreat before sundown.
Yeah, I think you can go through the first gate here ahead of her, but the second gate, or you can climb over this, but you can't go through the gate on your own.
What exactly did you mean?
Yeah,
Not just me. Both of us.
But it's still probably good to be, you know, ahead of her here, so you can. Oh no, I guess you
well,
can go
you
through.
go through this door.
Oh,
You can't go through the next
Yes,
can't
door
pick up
after
the-
the
sister, but it
stage.
wasn't my fault.
you can't pick up the
Fine,
stage
Kim,
until
just
she
leave
shows
me
up.
alone.
Okay, Jess. Let's just enjoy the hike.
Kind of just gotta hang out.
Sage grows all over this island. Take some. I'm going to show you a little trick. This island is filled with natural wonders. Let's get going.
I love how when you cut her off there, it's like so obviously
here
like
gets a bit
spliced
rough.
from
What's with the bare feet, Kim?
a different
Doesn't
take.
that hurt?
Shoes are forbidden in the.
I mean, there's some
worry.
good ones like
You'll get
that.
used to it.
There's when you go to do chapter 4 at the beginning, you're like on the radio with someone who's like 10 feet away from you,
Oh yeah.
and you like get to them, you're like
Kim,
saying you're gonna meet up.
I hate
Oh
flies.
right, and you're like already there.
I was going to teach you a little trick. First, you need to find some twine.
Yeah, so you can almost get all the way up here before she like.
Yeah, I didn't realize that some of the conversations you have to maintain some proximity, but that one, it looks like you can keep walking and she'll just stop you when she starts talking.
Will this do?
Now just wrap the twine around the sage leaves. Not bad.
So one thing to be careful of there is
The bugs hate it.
you can, if you
Okay.
bump into the flies before she tells you how to construct your sage weapon, they will like, you know, do a slight knockback on you. I don't know if it is a time waste, but
Yeah, I've definitely had that happen. Yeah, this is the one that she
By the way,
opens up.
what's
I
with
guess.
those structures back there?
Tyler's family used to run a commune in the 70s. There's a lot of awesome art on the island.
Kim? Don't you have a flashlight?
It's fine. Just follow my voice.
I don't know. Do we ever even see any of
Kim,
this
I
awesome
can't see
art?
shit in here.
hey, what?
We got a bot. We got a bot in the channel.
Oh yeah, no, I had a bot like show up and bam, like within the first 5 minutes.
It's no longer like what was it?
Oh, come
The
on.
main one. It was
Are we
like
almost there? I'm getting kind
Big
of
Follows or
Just up
something.
ahead. Wait until you try.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that guy's like, you know, long band.
Oh yeah, Big Follows was like ubiquitous. He was everywhere. And I mean, the Silent Hill
Here
community
we
kind
are.
of took him in as
Wow.
like, you know, like
I told
Big
you it
Flaps.
was amazing.
For once, Kim, this lives up to your stories.
Let me introduce you to the
I feel like this game could have some pretty good like meme quality too.
Oh yeah, like especially there's certain
Okay,
things with
over
the
your
run
head.
too that could. Yeah, there's so many memes. I mean, honestly, all of the gigantic salt lamp, like all of the lines are
Just
just
meet me at my
great.
tent.
Like
I
100%
don't really know anyone.
organic,
Everyone here is
like
friendly.
you know,
Just go.
possession tea and like. Just, I don't know. All the lines are fantastic.
I mean, the 100% organic line is probably one of the better ones.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the one where I was like, I couldn't, like, I was trying to settle on like if this game was supposed to be 100% serious or like how much degree of camp it was trying to portray, and it was that line where I was like, okay, it's kind of 50-50.
the cool thing about leaving the extras here is that
They're
this
there
is
on
the
the way
warp
back.
room. So I was able to, like, right before the last boss, you warp back, and I was able to gather up, some extra healing items and stuff just to ensure that I wouldn't have a problem. Probably is a time loss of, like, 10 seconds. So if you don't need them, it's obviously better, but...
Hey, I hear you're a developer.
Hey.
That was Sunny.
Jess, right? You probably heard about the
Fire Festival, bro.
It was going to ignite change.
I mean, the whole, like chase sequence with him has, like, some pretty good quotables.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler and I are going to take my ideas
Like,
and
when
transfer
he's,
them
like,
yelling
yelling
that
at
we're
a
not
door, being like, do you know who I am?
Paradise.
Yeah, do you know who I am?
Amazing.
He's, like, yelling at this fucking door.
I know it's a lot to take in. Just go watch my orientation video to learn all about it. It's near Tyler's Dome.
I wonder if somebody's made, like, a convenient video of, like, all the different replies and dialogue in this game, so I could do the timing to see which ones are the fastest.
I do think that the body ones are all very curt.
The body ones always seem like they're, like, she speaks the least, right? Because she's either not replying or, like, I don't know. This one,
there is literally one where she, like, doesn't even say anything.
Right. This is the one that I'm curious about, because
these are measured perfectly.
Maya's responses are
Actually, I work in biomedicine.
definitely variable
I used to spend a lot of
length
time
here.
doing field work, but lately it's boring desk work.
I've actually never done the mind
Don't
response
they do animal
here.
testing?
I don't even know
Doesn't
what it
that
is.
seem wrong?
I try to ignore that part of the job.
I think you should bring it up at one of our sessions. The Prismic Retreat encourages all of us to face our demons.
I'll think on that. I really should get back to Kim.
Yeah, I want to look at the
Looks like the orientation room.
like, oh god, the top record holder.
Remember the last time?
Can't think of his name.
Stop worrying.
And he's the one that's going to be like reviewing this.
Yeah. I mean,
Story.
We were just
something.
tonight's
I'll learn it.
Are
I
you ready
promise.
for a change?
Hannah, please.
But yeah, she just says there. But
We'll see you tonight.
I was looking at, I think his split for this entire area. Like I'm already like 30 seconds past it, where I'm like, what? Like, but who knows?
Now this is wild.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how you could even speed this up a whole lot.
Hey, Jess, over here.
I mean, there's, I guess movement and pathing, but yeah, I mean, it's like how much
Jess,
more.
Tyler left some gifts inside for you.
How much more optimized can it be? Which I don't know. I mean, maybe I can't remember. I'll have to look at the split time. I'm at 12:30 right now.
What happened?
At least the giant salt lamp's still on.
Where is everyone?
It's been like
Find Kim.
non-stop like runs of this game that I can't even really remember
Anybody
the details of that. They're like mushroom
Kim?
tea, like cinematic.
Hello?
Like I remember it kind of went wrong for people, but
I mean, I think Kim just gets a little, upset with us.
she does get a little
Get away from
upset.
her!
Like, I forget exactly why she's upset with us, but, like,
I don't know. Her story is the most vague, I feel, other than, like, the fact we know she's got a temper.
What the fuck?
You're weak, Jess. Just give up.
Like, all the other people have pretty obvious, it's like, we got Sunny, the, like, spoiled, like,
Yeah, he thinks he can, like, like make his mark, on this
on the
fire
island.
festival.
You got Hannah, who's got some sort of trust fund, but also is like kind of in this manipulative, awful relationship. You got Maya, who is an anti-vaxxer who killed his child. But like, yeah, it's like him. I'm not really sure. I've been testing the limits with how much I can just stay in the middle here and not get grabbed, because like...
I think they can definitely grab you here at the beginning,
they can grab you for sure. I just like, every single like wobble step is, 250 millisecond loss or whatever.
I mean, it all adds up.
It all adds up. Yeah, that's why in the games that have been optimized for like 20 years, like all the Silent Hill games, like that's why the movement is down to like the pixel pretty much. Like people fighting over like, just the most crazy like optimizations, like little bits of movement. God, that guy almost got me. He did get me in my last run, and I was like, I'd never even seen it before. The movie.
That cut for that cinematic always like scares me because it's like, oh crap, that guy got me.
Yeah, it scares me too, and it's like one of the weird like, I guess it's like too short to be skippable, so it's like I don't know.
I don't have to panic.
If you restore right here, she doesn't start running again, right? I hope.
Nah, she doesn't.
Get away from me! Oh, it's you.
I've accidentally.
Don't startle me like that.
Hold on, this is the best.
It's her own fault, okay? She broke the circle.
After you drugged us.
I didn't drug you. That tea is 100% organic. Everything's going wrong.
I
don't know what to do. What should I do?
Just
what a
get out
fraud.
of my way.
You do whatever you need to do, Jess.
I mean, he's the one.
Whatever.
The one cult leader who's not a fraud. Like this is all real.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's the one cult leader, like in all the cults. Yeah, because I mean, the '70s guy got pretty far with this.
What is that?
So rude.
I feel like that's almost a gimme for him.
Yeah, as long as you don't get that and then a follow-up, like, invincible, white, flashy, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so everyone that jukes to the left here, it just doesn't work for me. Like, I have to go to the right, like, I have to watch somebody do it, because, like, it just doesn't work for me.
Maybe you have to, like, hesitate?
Yeah, it might be like a slight hesitate.
Like, let him come a little bit closer to you before you juke?
Mm-hmm.
You probably don't need it, but I juked right to pick up the, wine there, but I don't think...
The what?
Him?
Oh, the...
There's a twine in that room.
Oh, true.
Okay, so I was wondering, so you go up the ladder first and then get the key afterwards?
I do, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure. I mean, it should be about the same to go either way, right?
I think it's about the same, probably, I would think. That was good. And I didn't get, like... I feel like they always mind blast me there. But they did not. I didn't even notice the health in the corner right there.
Yeah, it's that ginger, if you ever feel like grabbing one for...
Yeah, there's a couple spots where it's like, like I try to just...
That one's so close that I'd consider grabbing it if you find yourself having trouble with health in the beginning.
Yeah, because there's some that are just like directly on your way.
Yeah, and that one's pretty close. Like there's some. It's basically if you have to open a cabinet or anything like that, it's not worth it. But if it's just on the ground and only a couple steps out of your way, it's worth it until you really refine the run and totally don't need it.
It freaked me out for a second. I thought she was taking the piece back out.
Nice.
So weird. I've been flailing this part recently, even though when I first couple times I played this game, I had zero issue with it at all. But now
I forgot about this, but I got grabbed twice.
Yeah.
Like the grab where you put spam circle.
What's happening? There is
Really good luck.
Already gotten grabbed once, which is great.
I mean, at least it was a short grab. Nice, one hit. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
I'll take it. Besides the grab. No, I try to get cute there, though. I try to do the shove, which sometimes works for me, sometimes doesn't. I don't know. 21 minutes, 21:25. Chasing Sunny, the chapter.
They mined them. That's it. That's it. It's the mine. I have to make sure. I have to make sure. It's my secret. My
Sunny, where are you going? Come back.
Sunny, he ran up the hill. I don't think he's okay. And we need his prism. But Kim's still hurt, and I can't just leave her alone.
It's all right. You look after Kim. I'll get Sunny back.
Okay, just be careful. Take my flashlight.
And Tyler's just kind of hanging out somewhere during all this.
I mean, he's taking a nap.
Interesting. This game eliminates a lot of the would-be tech. I do appreciate how at least in this case, in this game, it does the flashlight automatically for you. It whenever you have to put items together, combine them, it just kind of automatically works. You can just mash X to put three things together and then open the door, which for speedrunning it's appreciated because I'm the worst at the
No, the menu tech, the fact that
they speedrunners, or that's where I just fall apart.
Kim, help me.
Like that, right on the way.
Did they all blame me? Jess's fault, not mine. Didn't save me, Jess. I thought we were friends.
You're well. Nice. Didn't freaking grab on me this time. Imagine going the wrong way here. Or am I? No, wait, I have it.
Yeah, just keep following the mines.
Yep.
Even though
Just had a brain moment there. Give me some of my time back. Oh, you know.
It's not worth it. 'Cause you would have had to take more than one hit from her there, I think.
Why does my brain always think it's to the left?
you just let go of me right away. Baby sister.
Somehow that didn't even do anything to me. Or no, it did. It almost.
Yeah, you lost some of your... Alright, so I immediately left. I screwed this up and ran the wrong way last time.
Yep.
I think you went this way.
It's probably not necessary. I mean, by the time this is like fully optimized, or like, or as optimized as we're gonna get, like, we'll know exactly which plants we're gonna pick up and which ones are not.
Yeah, I will say in my last one, I didn't pick up anything that I didn't have to, more or less. And I was a little, like, dry on rollables in the last boss fight, which probably made it take a little bit longer. I think my last boss was, like 3 minutes. I'm sure you can get it down faster than that.
Yeah, I haven't even timed mine. I had one good final boss in another run recently. I got the past couple days.
Sonny, you're going to
My mind always like forgets about this area for some reason. Because, like, you really can get this area down. Like, this is supposed to be the first kind of, like, multi-item puzzle area kind of. Well, I guess there's the keys, but, like...
At least I have some light.
No, what am I doing? Yeah, goodness. Very sneaky. But yeah, we really ought to, like...
What was that?
If this does kind of, like, start taking off with people, like, running it, we should, We should make like a gold category where like you have to at least get all the gold achievements. Basically,
I mean, the only one of those that doesn't seem fair though is the like an enemy like kills another enemy.
Oh, is that a gold?
Yeah, that's a gold. I mean, technically, in chapter 5, you know.
Wow. Okay. Never been grabbed twice there. He's like, how about 3?
Oh, I also had like a terrible time. It took me like 3 minutes. Oh, I got got by that. Yeah, if you open it, you might as well pick up that oil. But
yeah, I mean, if you...
It's a full... you gotta go straight.
That's kind of... That's
around 180.
What?
Or... Oh, I know, you're done? Oh, sorry. Yeah. I guess, yeah, it was the frog. I guess I spaced a room there.
I must have gone this way.
But the big frog is the last room.
But yeah, no, it'd be interesting to see like a category where, you know, maybe it's just like collect everything, or collect all the lore, or collect all the this or that. Maybe kill the hidden boss. You know, just a more like a thicker run, and then like.
Yeah, well, it'd be cool if they, you know, I love 10-star type patch.
Oh, if they put like actually some rate, like honestly, even a patch to like
the results screen.
Give the results screen at the end, like
What's that sound?
just seems like why do they because they I mean, kudos to them for actually you know, displaying all that metadata like that they're collecting while you play.
Oh yeah, no, I love when games have, you know, all the stats like that.
Yeah, because it's like a lot of stats, like, you know, it's kind of cool.
It's all your kills, it's all your collectibles and pickups.
Like, dodges, like number of dodges, like there's just interesting
deaths,
interesting data for sure. I could have picked up that, but
I find that there's so many of them that I end up not eating them.
They all went mad.
Nope, don't open that.
I just take the stick off ahead of time. I don't know why.
He opens it for you.
Oh, that's right.
Well, yeah, you don't need to open it. He somehow just bursts through the door.
Why are you here?
Good point.
Cut it out, Sonny. This is...
I'll cut you
Fucking just stop running!
Don't come.
This is like the best sequence, dude.
You've lost control.
Oh yeah. I mean,
like it's so messed up. Like you find him like huddled in the corner, being like
I can smell it. No, I mean, this is by far the best boss. Like, because it's got like that, you know, amazing final phase. That's like some, you know, John Carpenter shit. Like, it's pretty great. Oh, haha! Didn't see you there, bud. You don't.
Yeah, I choose to just run in circles the whole time, but it's really up to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be the same amount of time no matter what.
Yep. But that way you just, you know, you save your weapons, you don't potentially get...
I'm not gonna hit that. Oh.
Oh. Well, that's what I meant, you know, you can just... You know, just run from them.
Yeah,
in mine, it was so crazy. I you'd be sneaked through the group, like right as the elevator came up. But like, there's
a really good elevator last night.
There's like a couple of seconds when the elevator's there where you can't interact with it.
Right.
And I was like, they were about to. One of them swung and like had a whiff. I think that heel is still in the corner, but don't get hurt trying to grab it. Yeah, there you go. Yes. Yeah, just like that. Just like that.
Where the hell is he going?
I mean, he is going deep in here.
Sharing. I've always shared, but not this time. No way. It's so close. Oh, I'm so happy. It's going to be great.
It's gonna be great.
Sonny! What the fuck?
Dad, what the fuck is happening? Get this fucking thing off me!
It looks like a fuse of some kind. What was that? No. Here they come.
Yeah, it's like how far away do you need sand? I mean, I guess
Probably
that's
not
fun.
very. Probably not very.
They're burning!
My chakras! They're burning! I mean... Honestly, so many good lines in this.
It isn't what they promised.
I mean, who's they? And furthermore, like, don't ever trust, you know,
There must be another
what
way.
they promised you, you know? You don't always get what you want.
You can do this, Jess.
Oh, I want this to end.
I mean, that's just like the best line right there.
Yeah. It's like, heard. Oh shit, in this part. I keep forgetting I can cancel that move too.
What the hell is it doing to him? How many of those things are there?
I don't have it.
This is also, I think, one of the most fun bosses combat-wise. This boss and the last boss are my two favorite.
Oh, for sure. I mean, this is like a Dark Souls boss, almost. Like, it's not as technical of a game, but it's, you know, got the rolling and...
I mean, it's just so, like, you know... Like...
And it's messed up. Like, this part right here, this, like, straight out of the Thing business. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's like such a good blend
fire stick just takes too long. For some reason, that's weird. I almost always have 2 witch sticks there. I just don't know why.
You might have missed one? Yeah, because there's 2 of them.
I don't know why I didn't have the second one yet, but whatever. 39 minutes. Did you ever determine if
You think you're so
I'm right about that with the, do you have to go get this picture to get that guy to pop out?
I haven't. I've just taken your word for it. That's a witch stick, though. You want to grab it on your way back out?
Yeah, because I've jumped in this room, I've picked up the items out here and go back, and it just, like, doesn't...
Yeah, I just... It kind of makes sense, right? Like, you have to do something to trigger this guy.
Yeah,
I got screwed here, too. That, the thing that just... This, like, stun that just happened to you, right? Pushed me back out of the room, and the guy got in between me and the flower, and I couldn't hit the flower.
Oh, yeah. I've had some shenanigans go on during that part. I also never been hit right there. That was fun. That guy seemed like he was more to the left than usual. I don't know. It's my bad.
Chasing after him, Jess. That's more than... Does this generate power? Maybe I can get it to work.
I love how, like, and we've talked about this before, but how, like, just fucked up, like, she gets throughout the whole game, and, like, by the end of it, like, her feet are, like, black.
That worked.
Oh, yeah, no, she definitely gets, like, the John McClane, like, you know, throughout the experience, like, her white clothes become basically black and covered with blood.
You were always so selfish. I can get out this way. You're doing all right, Jess.
I definitely feel like I'm behind, like, where I was in the runs yesterday.
Tyler's prismatic science nonsense was so real.
We're just gonna see it through.
It's Jess. Sunny had a fatal accident.
I was thinking maybe that
Maya,
we can
I'm
go
sorry,
out that
but
one.
Hannah says we need to go to the lighthouse. We're in...
Yeah, I was wondering which way out of the dome
I think you go
faster
to
to the
the
kitchen.
left there, because I've made it while walking to the kitchen before. So it has to...
Yeah, I made it while walking in the last one, I think.
Jess. I promise we won't lose anyone else.
I never should have come here. When Kim reached
I
out,
mean, we're
I
gonna
thought this could help
lose
us both.
quite a few other people.
So what got you involved in all this?
After Sava passed,
I mean, I definitely think it would be interesting if they had, like, you know, another thing. I mean, I honestly think this game is, like, more or less flawless. But, like,
Sounds like
I think it'd be interesting if there was, like, the kind of, you know, Until Dawn style,
He spoke to me in the gloom.
like, choice in the matter.
Did you see him?
Yeah, no, I mean, I absolutely, and that's why I really want this game company to succeed, because, you know, things like choice and some of these, like, kind of harder
The gloom lets you see
game concepts,
I don't know.
you know, that they're just going to get better with time if they're allowed the canvas. But yeah, I mean, seeing something like that in this kind of game would be
Maya, are you there?
would be fun. Honestly, if they want to make like 3 more of these, I'm down.
What was that? Can you repeat? You're breaking up. Great.
You don't even need to do much. You could literally just you could literally get away with rehashing it as is, basically, with like just another asshole Tyler, like bringing another group of, like, you know, lost people to the island.
Or, like, kind of a little more backstory on, like, Babs.
Yeah, there could be, and then you could have a whole other game about the 70s, like, because I'm sure that was a whole thing before it was, like, you know, its conclusion at the end there.
You know, exactly. It's like you could have the game where it's basically, like, right up to the opening cinematic of this game.
Yeah.
Right, where it's like by the end of it, like, you know, you're facing the ceremony or whatever, like maybe like she's been, you know, coerced to be there, obviously, because she, like, runs.
Yeah. It would also be, like, one of the first games I can think of that has a pregnant protagonist.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a, you know, interesting, I guess. Yeah, I guess she's pregnant with Tyler.
With Tyler, yeah.
Because I forgot the Anton.
Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? 1972, unless this doesn't take place in modern day, because Tyler's not like 50 years old.
Yeah, that is true. Because he calls Babs his daughter.
Yeah.
Like, I think he straight up says, like, daughter, why are you running? Or something like that in the opening cinematic.
You really screwed everything up, didn't you?
And then he calls Tyler Tyler says he's, you know, I'm your grandson or whatever. But no, Tyler's definitely, like, you know, late 20s or early 30s at the most.
Yeah, I mean, I figured all the characters were around 30. Sunny, maybe
You
like
ruined
24
Kim's
or
life.
something.
And your...
I think this is the right way.
Everyone's favorite part.
Maya, yes, I can hear you.
Every game has a lighthouse.
Every game has a lighthouse.
I'm
Some
on my
sort
way.
of
I'll be there as soon as I can.
really undesirable part.
Hey, Jess. So I've been making progress up here.
But I need to be less scared of this section. I just don't like
It
it.
was too brave.
Oh, yeah, that's a good Yeah, you don't want to press the button all the way down.
Did not like that. Hope we can find another way back. Hey, Maya. Just checking in. Is everything still okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I went back and looked at my run and my time, and it literally was like a full 5 minutes and change.
Come by a statue of... What is that thing?
Of being lost.
Yeah, I mean, like, you should see it. It's pretty bad.
So you're pretty much at my pace then, probably like 143-ish right now.
Yeah, I mean, if from the things that I remember going wrong, particularly the lighthouse here, there were a couple of combats that really didn't go the way that I wanted them to. Primarily the non-boss combat.
Maya, where are you?
I'm upstairs.
Like that one guy, that one flower after the, like, Daddy's Crystals note.
Oh
For some reason,
that, and
you
then
know.
honestly, and then there, I'm about to come in the worst room in the game, with like the 2 flowers and the like. Why am I turned around?
Yeah, I always screw this up. Like, I probably lost like 10 seconds right there.
I really hope we can get this to work.
The biggest one that I think, aside from not losing 5 minutes in this area, was I just had absolutely terrible luck, and I ended up killing the enemies in the second room in chapter 5, the 3 rooms.
I mean, yeah, that
was like one of them. They got hit by the
definitely
lasers.
tear apart a run really quickly.
Yeah, I just got so frustrated that I just ended up, like, I threw assault and it killed one, and then I beat the other guy with a witch stick, but it took like 5 hits.
Hey, Maya. I found what looks like a workshop.
Probably our best bet for fixing the beacon.
Maya, good news. I found what looks like mercury. I'm heading back.
Jess, it's me, Kim. What's taking you so long?
Kim? Is that you? How are you feeling?
What do you
I mean, I just love how deranged this is, too.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Maya's like, what is going on?
Worry about it.
Jess?
Why do I have such a headache going to sleep? Kim? What do you mean? How did
I mean,
you
we're
get
all
here?
dying.
Jess. Remember how close we used to be? You were my best
Maya,
friend.
I got the mercury. Maya, I've got it. Go pour that mercury. Okay, just be careful.
Hey, Carshine, what's up?
I'm having nightmares.
This game's awesome. Highly recommended.
No, Kim. I'm doing my best.
I mean, this is like, just absolutely the exemplary part of the run to recommend for someone.
Oh
who's
yeah,
about to watch.
Yeah, you're gonna watch me completely flail here, just like that.
Just like that, sorry, yep. Don't forget to pump the
brakes.
Pump the brakes, pump the machine, Machine. Love your work.
Here we go. This better do the trick.
And then don't forget to go back up the ladder.
I'm feeling less woozy now.
All right. Can you rotate the beacon?
It's working.
But yeah, I mean, if you enjoy any PlayStation 2,
Great job.
PlayStation 1, 2, or 3 survival horror, definitely recommend this game. Alright, here we go. Don't fail me now, brain.
Jess, about what happened earlier in the gloom.
I totally understand. Let's just focus on the...
I mean, I pretty much, like, I learned from my mistakes earlier.
I saw Seva in there. Do you think it's...
I'm ready to backseat drive here when necessary.
Maya, don't go in there again if you don't have to.
I think it's a better game than the Quarry, but I will say that it's a different game than the Quarry. Like, there's way more actual movement and gameplay that you actually control in this game compared to the Quarry, but it does kind of have that level of camp and silliness. What am I doing? That might work.
This laser down and a little bit to the right. Nice.
You should be able to rotate the prism. Okay, got it. Now what?
And now you go straight.
Yeah, straight across, down into the house.
Yep, key and then ladder. I mean, this is definitely in a vein with, you know, some recent games like The Quarry and, you know, it's not quite a traditional survival horror, but it's real darn close. And the more you play it, the more it feels like that. Like, you know.
Oh, definitely.
A Resident Evil style, like, you know, key item death, back and forth, but it's pretty streamlined. You know, it's a short 2-hour run. I'm trying to get it a little bit lower than that.
Yeah, this might not be the best example of the game because I'm going to be skipping the cinematics here. We're doing a speedrun practice, but yeah, I definitely recommend this game.
Yeah, it's worth a story playthrough for sure.
Yeah. I might even do like a stories like stream soon. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably do it with the cinematics relatively point to point in under 4 hours.
Yeah, probably with the cinematic about 4 or 5 hours. That is something to consider though, and you know the game like it's a shorter game.
What is it?
For sure. Like I got it on sale for $20, and it's 5 to 6 hour game. But honestly, I think I've now played it for over 30 hours, so I'd say I got my money's worth, and I would definitely pay full price. But again, you really kind of have to love the classic survival horror gameplay.
Let's just try and stay focused on the ritual.
Alright. Wow. Whoa. That was weird. I love how you figure they can't like slide through, and then he's just like, "Yep, I'm coming through." This is the first fly. Look at that spread. It's like they hate me.
I do think there's actually, so that added some wicked spread on that. But I think this will be an interesting... Okay, so there's still a third one. Is there going to be a fourth? Yeah, okay, so this one always has 4.
Is that it?
Yeah, maybe it's like it's the first one. They want to make sure you got your fly zapping chops up.
Yeah, that one has 4, and I think almost the rest of them have 2, except for like one of them is 3.
You might be a doctor, but I know those companies are influencing what you say.
Ugh. The smell.
Oh god, what am I doing?
You just want to fight. You gotta fight this guy. I mean, the salt's not bad.
That could be used right there, but I'm equipped. I've definitely forgot about this reflector before.
Yeah, I almost walked out in my run last night.
Great! You did it! What now?
Wait, where am I? Shit.
No, you want to go up to the stairs to your right. Did you go? I apologize, I looked away.
No, it's all good.
Is it this one? No, so take a left. You need to go up on top of the house with the Mercury.
Yeah. It's always, for some reason, I always tell my brain, it's the same place, like on your second round of lights, it's the same place as you get the Mercury canister, and for some reason my brain just...
Yeah, it's so easy to run by this building. It's also the witch stick right there.
Child, you don't get to decide what's good for him.
Do you like witch sticks, Kanye?
I mean, I don't think he'd get that joke.
I don't think you would.
Right? He's just exhausted. The poor thing.
Alright, so not to, but this is one of the few places that your run can end, I believe, so just...
Yeah. No, I know what's coming here.
I'll feel better tomorrow.
Although, in the rules, it doesn't say you can't die, but I don't think I would.
No, that's certainly true, but right like that. Oh wow, the dodge.
That... I feel like he jinxed me. I've never been, like, harassed.
I was just trying to make you aware. Just trying to make you aware, sir.
I appreciate it. That's where you...
So when you do it in this order, the two guys don't chase you because they weren't...
They weren't, yeah, we went in
there. You
there.
went in and then up and then came back down and out, and they're back in their idle positions.
Yeah.
So that's why you are right. This is the best pathing, aside from, with a spot you missed the point.
Yeah.
Which, I was looking at my phone, texting people.
I slipped there, for sure. But this is just kind of some fun practice, like having some commentary.
I like to spike this group here. Just to get the damage in on the side guys.
Yeah, that's true. Does the spike even get, flying in it?
Oh, it definitely does. In fact, it knocks them down if it captures them fully. Like, it makes them fall on the ground for a second.
Yeah,
Close to up.
It's taking, like, a presidential term. I also think these ones are, like, super creatures. They have, like, way more health than at least the earlier ones, that's for sure.
Yeah, I try to use the spikes and, like, assault there on the main guy so that he dies faster. The spikes get some AoE damage.
I should have done way more.
That's a 2. I'm done.
I should have done way more anything, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, but if you plan out a couple of those things, that might go part of it up. No, I guess not. Okay, yeah, there you go.
I just want to hug you one more time.
Unkind.
Fuck me.
Oh shit. Oh, you didn't go up the ladder for the... Ah, dude. My bad.
It's my bad. I forget
yeah,
that one.
Through this door.
I forget that one. I know where it is. I just, sometimes
No, I missed this one too.
Alright. I'm just gonna see.
That wasn't too bad.
Just gonna see what we get. the like horizontal line.
Staggered one.
And that was kind of a staggered line.
Maybe the reflectors will do something.
I mean, that was solid.
Just give me a chance. I can save you.
I think this one's only 2 groups plus the group at the top. But then the next one is 3 groups plus the group at the top, and the 3rd group doesn't come out until after you've killed the top. Done.
Let me help you, Jess. Don't fight.
There's a heal right here at the bottom on the right.
Where is my baby? You're hiding him from me.
I love how she's like insane, but she's like talking to me on the radio.
I mean, I didn't even think about the fact that I guess it's like she's still using the radio, even though she's like hovering over the, like in the air.
And maybe she's not. It just sounded like the.
Nah, I think it is. I did one more group.
I just lost like 4 hours there.
Nah, it's all good. That one just takes a while longer.
Where is my baby? You're hiding him from me.
And I promise I'm not.
Where is my baby?
That's not nice. I hate that. It's like 3 invulnerable orbs or something. Alright, so, not gonna believe this, but...
Yeah, what's your real time?
I think I'm actually pacing ahead of where I was.
Are you under an hour?
No, if I was under an hour, this would be world record pace. I'm at 109.
Oh, okay.
So I was at 110, 111 when I posted when I got the 143.
Was that here or was that back in the camp?
That's a good question.
It doesn't.
I mean, I'm about to hit the camp. I'm still at 109, 26, 27. I wonder if you can download some sort of PS5 app that's like put like a timer overlay on.
No. I don't think they have that.
That'd be cool.
But I mean, you just need to use the capture egg.
No, I know. I have one. I kind of like you know, the plug and playness of the, you know, not having to do anything. Like,
Yeah, we need the red prism.
No, I know. I mean, that's, you know,
What other choice do we have?
we're old people at this point, dude.
He's been acting so out of character.
Like, refuse to do like power user PC things. And we're like, no, we just want to press buttons on our controller.
Tyler, you know, together. It's complicated, but basically, yes.
yeah, well,
He's really helped me grow as
it
a
also
person.
comes down to the fact that we have like this kind of unique,
Yeah, no kidding. But we'll get
not
through
unique,
it.
but like, we prefer to play all of our
Tyler, we need
games
to
on
talk.
like
Can't
the
you see I'm
TV or
trying
like
to
the
think?
large
What do
TV
you
or
want?
whatever, and not like the monitor where it's like most,
I'm not going anywhere with you. You've already
you know,
gotten 2 people
most
killed.
serious streamers, I feel like they use like
Hannah,
kind of,
why
you know,
are
the
you
monitor
letting
setup where their
Jessica
PC, there's, you know, streaming PCs next to their
She's just a bit stressed.
whatever the
Don't worry about it.
gaming
I
console
mean, I'm
is.
sitting in a rocking chair, okay?
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I'm on a couch. I'm like reclined. Like I'm, you know, like.
Where did Jess disappear?
Yeah, if I had like you know, like my stream cam, it'd have to be like mounted on the ceiling, pointed down at me, because like I'm usually more like horizontal than not.
I thought about getting so the PlayStation 5 does have the camera, and it's apparently, I mean, the integration for it's like super easy as far as the stream. But I would probably just point it at like my cat.
Apollo?
Yeah.
She's the only one brave enough to do anything.
Like,
Jess actually listens to me.
is that like a C-tuber? Cap tuber?
Yeah, actually, to be honest, even Aurora would be a good candidate since, like, during the evening she never moves from like the same spot. So,
Tyler, I'll be back soon.
like, I think she would pretty much be on the
Jess,
stream
we
the
should
whole
get going.
time.
Come with me. Did you get the prism?
Yeah, I have it.
He's gonna be pissed.
What now?
Actually, I might have to do that.
We have to get the mask. It's at the old commune.
The old commune?
Like, especially after, like, if the PS5 camera
There used to
is
be another
wireless,
group here.
then for sure.
In the
That would be
70s,
hilarious.
they lived in a commune.
Yeah, I don't know if it's wireless. I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
You can probably get, I mean, there's probably a bunch of cameras you could buy. Like, you don't have to buy the Sony version, but for,
what
you
is
know,
the
the
story with you
PS5
and
supports. But wireless would be nice to not, like, drape things through, like, the
He helped me pick up the
living room.
pieces. At first, he was just a teacher, but then we just kind of clicked. He made me feel whole again.
Alright, Jess.
Is my prism doing this? Jess, I can't leave.
Is there another way?
It's called the Spirit Trail. Tyler said he came up this way to get the mask, but some creature drove him back. Just listen on your radio. I'll let you know when I get there.
Dum, dum. Dum, da, dum, dum, dum. Solid attempt, sir. You missed.
Hey, Jess, you there?
Yeah. What's up?
I've just been thinking about Tyler and me. Do you think Tyler was just using me? That he never cared about me?
I think Tyler's been using everybody.
Yeah.
I can't say how much he cared, but you've definitely been very convenient for him.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Thanks.
It's a very,
Everyone's doing
like,
what you
honest
tell them.
and sincere answer that Jess gives right there.
Not a fraud. This is real.
Because she's right, she actually can't really,
Really real.
All right, Hannah.
you know,
I'm
she can't
here.
say
At the
dude
Spirit Trail.
cared or not. She doesn't know she wasn't there, but like,
Extra thick there.
Oh, why is there so much static?
dude,
I mean, I
Shouldn't leave Hannah.
like Jess as a protagonist. Like,
yeah,
I mean, she's a little like not.
Look at this place.
Not that she's clue. I think the thing is I think even by the end of the game, Jess won't admit how much denial she's in. Like, I don't think Jess has a journey here.
no, I don't. Yeah, I don't either. Especially, have you gotten the spirit ending yet? That's my favorite ending. God damn it.
No. Honestly, I don't even remember the first two endings.
Spirit ending's my favorite ending, even though it's definitely the bleakest. Ah. Okay.
That thing is invincible.
What the heck? He just like doesn't want to like.
Yeah, see, that one's a little bit RNG. I mean, what I tried to do, and you tried there, it just didn't look like it worked, is if you dodge fast enough, his first attack will hit it.
Will hit it, yeah, but I messed it up.
And then he came and swung at me, and it, like, cracked the thing open and pushed me through, and I'm like, yeah, I'll trade that. Like, normally the hit wouldn't be worth it, but, like, the fact that it pushed me through, like, you know, in the same motion as it opening up, like, at least push me in the right direction. But you know, knocking you down and making you immobile for a second, I mean, it still would have been better to have like juked it and he broke it and then I snuck through.
Hannah, we made it. I'm glad you're okay. Jess,
1 hour
I feel
16.
so stuck with Tyler. What should I do?
Just walk away.
You know what? I think I'll do just that. You ready to go find the mask?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this is going to be optimizing those combat and RNG areas, like the 3 crystals at the end, and just like the individual combat, like that awful room.
Yeah, I mean, if you add it all up, plus the optimizing bosses and everything, I mean, it's going to be the 10 minutes. But, you know, it's different between you and, you know, the other 2 current runs.
Yeah.
And this used to be some sort of green.
You know what I haven't looked at is like I didn't see.
Pretty sure Alex too. Different kinds. Tyler used to come here to harvest them once in a while.
If there's like any on YouTube, because sometimes people do that. They'll just post on YouTube. It's not even up on the leaderboards.
I looked and I only saw.
Look around to see if you can find anything useful.
I think I saw one from somebody that wasn't on Speedrun, but the majority of them are from the 2 current runners of this game. Imagine like being that bad at the pathing.
Yeah, it looks like the only ones, at least, you know, on the first page, or just on the app,
there's no way through.
are all Satori Earth.
I hate to say it, but why didn't I open that? Well, maybe this is faster.
Did you get both things?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate to say it.
Did you get that plant? I missed that on my last one.
Yeah, I think so. I think I
What did you find out? Those glowing plants. They grow back.
Yeah, I mean, I just know that I missed it because it was outside, and I thought I grabbed it, but apparently I'd run by it.
Will kill the plants.
I hate to say it, but
Do we know what it is?
This note
I mean, it was probably something we could look up, but I feel like 10 people bought this game.
This is pretty cryptic, but I do think
Like,
I
just-
saw
I mean, you know, it definitely seems like
from searching for it, you know, like on. Oh wait.
yeah, that's not right. But yeah.
You know, just searching for it on Google or like.
I'm glad it makes sense to you.
You know, it doesn't have a lot of. You know, there's no Wikipedia.
The weirdest thing for me was like I could have sworn that this game came out in like February because that's when I started seeing a bunch of like, you know, I saw it on Steam, I saw it on. But I didn't even click on it. But it was like, you know, on the Steam like pop up when it's like, oh, Steam needs to update, and then the next time it's got like the news like pop up thing.
Yeah.
And then I remember seeing it one night, like flipping through, you know, the PlayStation Store because I just do that sometimes and like buy something for like $7.99 or less. You know, acquiring a bunch of digital waste games that I probably will never get to play.
Yeah. The Steam method.
Well, I mean, you know, or the PlayStation.
No, they're both now like equally good at the like.
I've got plenty of PS4 and PS5 digital games that I've purchased and probably will never play.
Yeah, I mean the monthly free game.
Oh yeah, those. I mean, I can't remember the last one of those I actually played.
like this month is like some Battlefield game. I'm like literally never gonna play it, but I still was like add to library.
Yeah, I mean you might as well, right? Yeah, see, the thing about this is like this game is just it got the puzzles right.
It has all of the. It has the right amount of homage to things, and but not too much, and it just it perfectly captures the essence of like these games.
Hannah, you've been around for a while. I was wondering, how did Kim...
I mean, we should send, this YouTube video to
Tyler taught yoga.
that studio and be like, hey guys,
Did he do that with a lot of people? He's pretty
good job.
good at it. There's probably
Yeah, I mean,
50 or 100 people who think
kudos.
Good job, guys. If you end up watching this,
good job. Yeah, I mean, just any devs out there, they're like, oh, I wonder if anyone's Twitch streaming like this game. Like, we love it. I don't know.
No, it's okay.
I don't know where the rest of the world's at, but they're late.
yeah, I mean, this is like really just like a gem.
I guess you'll have to see if you can find another.
And like I just like
Fine, Hannah.
I would play
Let's both try to make our way
any variant of this.
Sounds good. Good luck.
Like take this format and formula and like just do it again. You could do it unchanged, or you could like add, one new element to it to try to. The funny thing is, I actually did like this, and it actually kind of threw me off originally because I didn't expect it, and then it was in the game, and then we like didn't really use it. But the leveling is actually, I like it for. Especially in my like initial hard playthrough.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not even gonna touch on that here in this run, right? You're never even gonna hit pause or like in-game menu. If you do, it would be a mistake.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you safe?
But that's kind of a nice touch because like. And not that I'd want the Resident Evil game or remakes to incorporate this, but like I like games that have some sort of skill improvement like that. I mean we all like 5-finger discounts.
Yeah. No, I mean I have no issues with the skill tree, and I mean the most unique part of this game though is this studio like made a survival horror with no firearms.
There's that, and there's the you have the magic abilities. It's like
Better keep this.
like Prey or something. I mean, it's not really the best analogy,
it's just well done. Like honestly, like none of the combat seems like I'm never gonna use that. The only thing I don't use that much, but I can definitely see where it would actually be the thing to use is the shove. But
I used the shove in my run twice. Once it worked, once it didn't. In fact, I was going to comment on the part where I shoved earlier. On your way to the lighthouse, the house in the speed boost there is real nice. Real nice. That's solid. Running all the way back from there with the boost.
The gloom. It was horrible.
You gonna be okay, Hannah?
I think so. What's the gloom like for you?
The house where you have to go around the back and there's like 3 dudes and then you go into the house and climb through the window?
Anyways, we still have to find a way to get the mask.
You know how at the beginning there you like run up behind one dude? Kind of like at the beginning of this, where there's like you run up past one dude from behind.
Okay, but at least take my prism. You'll need it.
That guy, I successfully shoved him because he was like right in my way at the gate, and I'm like, well, I can either dodge and lose a second, or I can shove.
I like feeling needed.
But then I tried to shove later in the game. I'm trying to remember the second time, and it backfired. It's just the orb right there, and leave.
Yeah, don't need the power or anything.
Yep. There's only like 2 or 3 flowers you have to fight, and there's literally only the one note, and it's the most fucked up note in the entire game, and that's fucking amazing.
Yeah. What are you doing right there? Nice speed boost the hell out of there.
Oh my god. Those are burnt bodies.
Yeah, I mean, that worked out pretty well.
Oh, come on. Oh.
I mean, like, you know, I mean, I hate to be that guy, but like, I honestly, I award this game, an 11 out of 10. The one extra point being for like the originality of the mind heart. Unless I'm just idiotic and that was a key component of some survival horror from back in the day that I just don't remember, and they copied it from something. In which case, like, good job adapting it to 2023, and you fooled me.
I don't know, honestly.
There must have been a lot
But like, I don't remember ever playing, you know, and I mean, I missed a lot of, you know, I like only dipped my toes into survival horror, you know, when it was truly in its prime. So, you know, the more obscure titles, as it were, you know. Like, I don't have my, like, original copy of Rule of Rose show.
Oh, come on. Such a perfect, like, cult leader last night. And
I mean, yeah, I would just recommend, if I, you know, just a constructive criticism is spikes, you know, like 1 per every major boss fight, or sometimes you can get 2 if you do 1 early and 1 late. But like the spikes.
Spikes? Oh yeah, the spikes, yeah.
The sunny spikes, like, yeah. It's just such a good, especially for crowd control with multiple enemies, like, it'll knock them down or knock them down.
Yeah, I mean, I used it almost... well, what's that? I used it almost exclusively... No way.
Yeah.
Like, when I was actually running the game, or, you know, playing through the game. So...
2 heals, and there's mushrooms on the right hand side. For another cast if you Wow! Your time is limited. Well. Yeah, this is the room I ended up just having to kill them. This is that actually, they're gonna think behind it.
Obviously not. What am I doing?
Yeah, no. I think you might as well just kill them if they're like right on you right there. Cause somehow one of the guys behind there got killed. he might stun them, so go for it. Yeah, you got it. Nice. It's the second room that's the hardest. The first and the second room. The third room, I think, is usually you can get a freebie.
Where to
Yeah.
now?
We need to get back to the circle. I need to prepare the
Hitting the
ritual.
world record
Okay.
pace
Wait,
right
can you slow
now,
down a bit?
I think.
That fight took a lot out
Hour
of me.
30.
Sorry. I just want to get out of this place. We can save Kim. Maybe we can even save the others.
Save the others? The three of us are alive, Hannah. Let's just focus on Kim and get out of this.
Yeah, it's like
place.
She'll be
once
fine.
they start talking
It's
about
almost
bringing
over.
people back, that's when they're pretty much. That's when they're gone.
Does everything feel scary, Jess?
Am I being difficult? I'm not being difficult. I never do anything to upset you. Stop psyching yourself out, Hannah. You have to trust the process. You have to trust him.
I like that back step right there. Streamlines that very nicely.
So this guy here on the way out of this, it's going to be faster to sneak by his left, or his front right foot, your left, going left of him, but I don't know if it's reliable enough, depending upon his position. There's a rock right there.
Yeah, I've always ended up hitting the rock. I'll have to practice.
I feel like maybe it's if you don't do them in that order, because I feel like when I ran out, I think it was in the first run we did, I ran to his left.
Yeah, no, I think it is dependent on the order you do it in.
Why did I trust him?
Like the pretty much guaranteed speed boost if you
I don't care if he's bad for me. He makes me feel good.
keeping yourself at minimum.
Just don't want to be lonely all the time. Jess and Kim have each other. Who do I have?
I mean,
Make it like it used to be. I can bring everyone back.
she had Tyler, but it's kind of like
Save
having...
them all. They'll all love me. I won't have to be alone.
Should have picked up that health. Oh well.
Jess, you made it. Jess, are you sure you want to do this? Once we start, there's no turning back.
I'm ready, Hannah.
Right. Good. I'm ready too.
Hannah, please! Stop this!
No, I won't let them go.
You can't bring them back, Hannah! They're not real!
I find it really interesting how Chapter 6 is, like, broken down.
Yeah, it is interesting.
You're polluting this place with your ignorance.
Oh shit.
All the way right?
Probably either or, right? Okay, good.
I guess it's either or as long as you're all the way.
Where did she go?
That scared the shit out of me the whole lot.
It was scaring me too, but like once you leaned in, like if I like kind of like...
Well, I didn't lean in, you leaned in.
No, like once I leaned in, I was like, I can't
No, yeah, you couldn't.
I can't correct.
You couldn't go back, I think it would have killed you.
Jess wants to hold your beautiful children.
I mean, I didn't mean to shout like back, you know?
Jess too.
Did you hear when I pulled off a back organically the other day at work?
I have a good heart. Let me show you.
I do remember hearing...
I don't even remember what it was. But I know I said
an
it.
organic one from you recently.
I think it was like in the context of I was like, you know, we have to go like back to this other thing. I don't know. I know I said it though, and it was, you know, it's pretty good to be able to slip one of those in there. Nope, we gotta go all the way around.
Yeah, I got hooked on the...
The key is, or at least this is how I think to myself, is you follow her because she goes that way, but then you have to curve around to the right because her path gets like blocked by green things, I think. Yeah, I just love this end section. It makes it so intense, even though like it's, you know, really just a run through, but like, you can fuck up and die there.
They did a really good job with that.
And it's just so cool. Like, the visuals in this game are so cool.
Yeah, their art direction is flawless.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they even knew. Like, did you guys know? Because they've got like the almost the summer camp vibe, right?
Yeah, because I mean the camping horror part of it is one of my that's why I like, you know, another plus for me. I just like the fact that it kind of takes place on like a campground. You know, obviously more your average campground, but.
Remember to save the other one of those for slow motion. That made that pretty brutal. Classic. I ended up just deciding to eat those, but your health is in the best situation. I mean, there are 2 healing items in this room.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to grab
No,
that.
you can grab the other one after the next transition, or grab one of them. Like, I still swung at them, but I basically ate like half of them. Okay, this is the one that you're gonna want to firebomb it when it does this special. And a few more hits should actually probably. There we go. Go.
This is slow.
I'd maybe use your... Well, no, you've only got... Get this guy. Probably just stay on the boss. They don't do like any damage.
Yeah,
really.
they don't.
Always just tank them the whole time.
They certainly aren't. Yeah, they're not that.
I'll just say for the last one, for when Angie's out, I run around Angie and then spike when so I can hit Angie and the boss. Just as a suggestion. If it doesn't work, it doesn't. You don't have to pull it off. It doesn't feel organic.
You have to trust me, Jess. Come to me.
I think this is the fifth one, maybe.
Oh, don't get back up! Ah, panic.
Oh. Yep, there's Andy. Boss one of the spikes. Yeah. Like throw the fire and just fucking beat him up. Yeah, there you go.
When does it end?
It's already over. So I just hit start real quick and check your stats time, but like, you know, you would just do the math on the stream. 142. Nice, dude. Yeah, you're 5 minutes faster than me.
Nice. That's what I got. Yeah, 142.32, which is what my stopwatch says because of the 15-second load in the beginning.
Yeah, more or less. So, yeah, just like when you create the thing, just note the timestamp of when you hit new game, and then the timestamp of when that just went to black after you hit your last hit. And, you know, that's your real time.
Yeah.
So you're probably right around that, like 142.30, which will put